Officials in Lebanon say an Israeli strike on the southern town of Sarafand has killed at least 10 people. The victims included women and children. In separate attacks, Israel targeted the suburb of Haret Saida on the outskirts of Sidon. At least 9 people were killed and more than 20 injured. People say the Israeli army gave no warnings before the strike.
We were sitting and all of a sudden we heard a missile. When it hit the building, it came down. Then a second missile hit and a second building came down. And the one next to it too. They have no mercy and no faith.
Well, Zeina Khodr joins us live now from Haret Saida in Sidon. Zeina, so what more can you tell us then about these Israeli strikes on the Sidon area? Residents say they came with absolutely no warning.
Yes, as the Israeli military expands and intensifies its bombardment, civilian casualties are mounting. There were 2 strikes in the Sidon area that caused up to 20 casualties. We are at one of those locations in Haret Saida. As you can see behind me, a residential building has been destroyed. So far, 9 bodies have been pulled from the rubble. An 18-year-old girl survived. She's now in hospital. She was pulled out alive, but what people here are telling us is that a 17-year-old girl, they believe she's 17-year-old, she's still stuck underneath the rubble and believed to be dead. So in this strike alone, 10 killed. This, as you can see, it's a densely populated area. They are residential buildings. It's not the first time Haret Saida has been targeted. On Sunday, there was another attack not very far from here, about a kilometer, and 8 people were killed in that strike. Now, the Israeli military says that it is going after Hezbollah members who are in civilian areas. But human rights groups are saying that attacks like this, when you have so many civilian casualties, are just unlawful. In fact, among the dead were children. And Save the Children yesterday said that on average, 2 children have died every day in the past 5 weeks, since the Israeli military really began this wide-scale offensive. So casualty toll is mounting. People who were here, they were displaced from southern Lebanon. They came to this area in search of safety. Yesterday, we were reporting from Baalbek, that's in eastern Lebanon, and it was a violent day when more than 60 people were killed. So the trajectory of this war is only escalating.
Yeah, and Zeina, we understand that US officials are traveling to Israel to talk about the ongoing war in Lebanon. What more can you tell us, Zeina?
Well, yes, the Israeli media is reporting that U.S. envoy Amos Hochstein as well as Brett McCurt are expected in Israel on Thursday. This follows a meeting late yesterday that was convened by the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, along with security, intelligence, and political officials to discuss a possible diplomatic deal between Hezbollah and Israel. But what we understand from Lebanon is that there is no serious initiative on the table. This is from sources close to the Speaker of Parliament, Nabi Berri. According to the Israeli media, the solution, if you like, the diplomatic deal will involve Hezbollah pulling back from the border, the Lebanese army sending thousands of troops along with the United Nations. But the sticking point is the enforcement mechanism. The Speaker of Parliament has made it very, very clear that it will be the Lebanese army that will be the enforcer of Resolution 1701. What we understand from the Israeli media is that Israel wants to be given a free hand to target Hezbollah and to prevent it from rearming or regrouping in Lebanon. So it doesn't look like we are any closer to a ceasefire deal at the time being.
All right, Zeina Khodr live for us there in Haret Saida in Sidon. Zeina, thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.